understand that.
It'll charge faster if you turn it off.
Turn what off?
Your phone.
My phone? What are you talking about?
Unless you're actually running the app or something off of it. Yeah. If you turn it off, it'll charge faster.
I'm using the device to go live. I can't turn it off. What are you talking about?
Oh. So you okay. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought you meant you were waiting to go live on your phone to YouTube.
No, it's on my iPad. Yeah. Dre, you there or what? This dude. I'm gonna have to yell.
His dog started barking. He might have went and checked on him.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, let me check it one more time. It's staying at 3. We're just gonna leave it there, man. I'm just gonna have to leave it there. Hopefully it doesn't cut off. Okay, Dre did want to go over Joel 3. I don't know, is who put in first?
It was Saba.
Yeah, okay, yeah, you're right. It's Saba. Okay. All right, it hit 4. We're good, man. Give me a second. All right. Okay, is Saba here? Saba, you here? She at work or what? No?
I invited her and messaged her on Discord, but she hasn't responded.
Yeah. Well, we don't have to. If she's not here, we can just do hers afterwards. We can do yours real quick. I don't see her in here. Let me see. Gotta mow my lawn, but listening. Go Cowboys. Darn right. Oh, it's not even telling me what the flash goal is. All right, fine. We'll test it.
I'm back.
Did
we start?
Yeah.
Or did we not start?
Not yet. Hey, did you put those new photos in the merch store or no?
Oh, no, bro. I'll do it today. I promise.
Just keep forgetting to remind you.
Yeah, I just when I get off, I just like usually I gotta get Levi like around as soon as we get off like at 2:30 when I get off work. And then by the time I get back, bro, it's like 5:30 after I get him, and then my daughter, and then whatever.
Yeah.
It just by the time I get home, I'm like, oh man, I'm gassed. But no, I'll do it today because my daughter's done with cross country. Yesterday was her last one. Thank God.
Oh, I used to love cross country, bro. Whew. Man, I loved it.
Yeah, she's pretty good. She ran, I think her fastest time was like 20:30 for a 5K.
Yeah. Yeah. A 5K is like 3.5 miles or something like that. 3 point.
Yeah, 3 miles and a little bit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So we're gonna do Jennifer's. We're gonna do Jennifer's first, I think. Let's see if they're. Hey, Kenny, you need to drop Kenny and go next to Jordan. Guys, y'all need to leave the bottom two open. Go up here.
Okay.
I'll put you up there. Just make sure you click the one up there.
Bro, you know what's my new troll? You want me to tell you my new troll?
Yes, I do. What?
When my Catholics come into the live, I greet them by saying Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Nice.
Do they respond?
Yeah, they say alaikum salam. Hey, bro, they say they got the same God. I'm not making this up. They said it. I'm not saying this. Like, if I would have said it, I'd be wrong. I'm not saying this. This is what they're saying.
Yeah.
So,
well, it's a 50-50. Anytime I ask a Islamic believer if they have the same God as a Christians, half will say yes and half will say no. So they're divided.
Man, I found very few that would say that they have the same God so far. Almost, I think one maybe it was a Shia. He wasn't even a Sunni, but a Sunni Muslim. They're gonna be like, nah, heck no. Heck no. They'd be like, you got three gods. You got a man God.
Yeah, you got a man God. You're like, you got a man God, and your God died.
Hey, you should tell them for Christmas.
Tell them what?
Hey, you should tell them for Christmas, Dre. For Christmas, tell them you're gonna buy them a prayer rug for them.
No.
Yeah, I think the Vatican has them on sale right now on the TikTok shop.
No, you gotta buy
$29.
You gotta buy the rug and knee pads. Gotta buy them knee pads, right?
Oh wow.
Yeah. Oh, I'm serious. That's the thing. Like Catholics and Muslims, they buy each other knee pads for Christmas because they both pray on their knees. That's why they do it. You didn't know that?
Oh my
Lord.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Here, knee pads. Yeah. Oh, okay. Thank you. Yeah. I want to make sure both pairs have American flags on them, just to be clear.
Yeah, these guys are toast, bro. I don't even know how they came to that conclusion. But
I really don't.
Yeah.
I don't even care.
Oh, I had a guy on my live today, Troy. You know what he said?
What?
He was like, I read the Bible 8 times. I was like, oh, okay, cool. And he ended up basically trying to say that the God of the Old Testament was unjust for unaliving children, right? They always go to the same thing. Oh, yeah. He's like, I believe the Bible though, but he's just like, I just don't think that like the God of the Bible is the Bible or something like that. And then he towards the middle of the conversation, he ended up saying that the stories in the Old Testament are actually not real, but rather fables. So
I heard that. Yeah, I saw that.
If he says that the stories in the Old Testament didn't really happen and that they're fables, then why would you be offended by fake children that were never there being unalive? Dummy. What a dummy.
Did you drop him?
Oh, you were there for that live, Kenny?
Yeah. I was listening, and it was funny. And then I had to click away and came back, and that guy wasn't in the box anymore. Did you drop him, Dre?
Oh, he definitely got the.
Oh, now you are the donkey of the day.
He was the donkey of the day today. How are you going to tell me that God is immoral for unaliving children, but you don't believe the children were actually unalive because it was a fable? What a donkey.
Yeah, but did you bring that up to him?
Yes.
What did he say?
bro, it's like it didn't matter to him. It was weird. And you know what else is funny?
It don't matter. Yeah.
I had asked him, right? I said, if you knew Mustache Man as a baby, would you unalive him knowing that he's going to unalive 6 million people later? And he was like, yes. I said, bro, you've cooked yourself like so many times. I had to send him to Zam. I was like, bro, this is ridiculous. You've got to be trolling. There's no way that you're actually saying it. And don't get it.
He's like, you should have told him, well, then you should hate yourself, sir. How dare you? Yeah. How dare you want to do that to somebody? How dare you? Yeah.
It's like, so you're immoral because you're willing to unalive a child. Yeah. Like you just said it. Yeah. You're immoral. Well, it's different because he's going to kill. He's going to unalive. Excuse me.
All right. So what makes it different is his there's a word for it. Like God's forward knowledge. What is it called? His forward knowledge.
Yeah, like predestination type of thing, or
no. His
omniscient.
No.
Oh, that's another thing. He didn't believe God was all knowing.
No, so. Bill says it all the time. What do you call it, Bill? Foreknowing knowledge. What do you call it that God has?
Yeah, the foreknowledge.
He's a Billbonics.
It's foreknowledge. You said it.
Yeah, but Bill says it different.
No, I was saying. Well, it's foreknowledge.
Oh, you say the same thing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. But okay. Well, my bad. Okay. That's, all right. My bad.
It just sounds different. Like,
I don't know why.
Hey, he's saying the same thing. It just sounds different. We just like the way Bill says it.
I translate for him and all the lives we're in. Like, hold on, let me translate, guys.
He's the only one who gets it. The only one.
Hey, okay. Well, okay. Foreknowledge. All right. So what I'm saying is the reason that he would unalive the Mustache Man, even as the Mustache Man is an infant, is because of his foreknowledge, right? That would be the reason, because he has foreknowledge. Yep. Mm-hmm. So is that what God does? Like, isn't that the reason God? I mean, I'm just saying, just based on the way he's thinking, like it wouldn't make any sense what he's saying.
No, but he said God doesn't have foreknowledge. In the hypothetical that I'm giving him, he's like, well, God doesn't know all things. I said, well, here's the thing.
Hold on. So God doesn't have foreknowledge. He's just unaliving.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And it was like, I was like, so is he created? He's like, no, he's uncreated. I was like, okay, so he's uncreated, and yet he made creation, and you're telling me that he doesn't know how creation works?
Yeah.
Like I said, even if he doesn't know everything, let's say he doesn't know, but he's been around since forever. He's uncreated. So he already knows that this particular group of people, where they're going with their thought process, because he can still read the hearts of men. So even so, you're taking an L. And he's like, no, children can be rehabilitated. And Renegade had brought up a point, like, no, not all children can be rehabilitated. If you look at some of the cases of some of the wildest people in this world, they were children that would like skin animals and like did weird stuff. They're like, yo, this guy is like he needs to be locked up now, because it's just a matter of time before he does something stupid.
Listen. I met a kid, and I don't want to like, because it kind of made news a little bit, but my name is not involved in it. But there was a kid that did some crazy stuff years ago. Okay, but I met this person when they were a kid. Okay, it was years ago, and I got called out there because of like some weird calls, okay, that we were getting. And I went behind this house and looked, and the kid couldn't have been but 10, no, something like that. And I'm like, hey, what's up, bud? What's going on? And he turns and looks at me, and in his hand he has a looks like a roll of like paper towels, but it's small. There's probably only 30 or 40 left, and it's on fire on the end. And bro, we're in a city. And I said, hey, man, can you put that fire out? He goes, no, not yet. And I was like, why not? He's like, well, because I'm killing these ants. So out of curiosity, I walk over there, and there is a huge ant pile, bro. Right, like as soon as you come out of the back of this house, it's not even 10 feet from the front door. It's huge. It's probably in diameter. It's probably 5 feet in diameter, 4 feet. It is huge. You can sit down in it. That's how big it is. But to me, it just looked like a pile of mud. I didn't realize it was a ant pile. And on one end of the ant pile was a deer head. It was a hole with the antlers and everything. And I was like, well, it looks like a deer head. But the deer head looked like it was moving. I was like, what the heck? I'm like, man, is there chemicals there? Like, I was like, what are you burning? I'm over here thinking I'm getting high. And he goes, it's by the way, it's a little dark, but that's what it looked like a roll of a roll of paper towels. And I walk over there to the deer head, bro. It is covered in ants. Just covered. And I was like, what the heck? And I said, who put this deer head right here? He said, I did. I said, where'd you get it? And he goes, I don't know. I was like, all right. And I'm looking, and the rest of the body of the deer not far from the house, bro. And I'm like, bro, where'd this deer freaking come from? I said, hey, man, where'd this deer come from? And he's not far from the country, but they're in the city. And he wouldn't answer me. He wouldn't say nothing. And I'm like, oh, my God. And I said, hey, so I call some people and say, hey, this deer got to be removed and all this other stuff. And I turn around, that kid gone. I don't know where this kid's at. And I'm like, hey, boy, where you at? He come running back outside with that thing still on fire. And he's like, oh, I had to go use the restroom. And I was like, by the looks of you, boy, it looks like you would have just went right here. Whether I'm standing here or not, boy, you just would have went. And so he bends down to the ant pile, and the other end of the, because the inside of that toilet paper is just a real roll, like made out of real thick cardboard. And he sticks it in there like to stir up the ants, and they come out. He puts that fire right there, and you can just hear them popping. And I'm like, what the heck? Well, a very short time after that, I didn't get a call. Someone got a call to go to this house, and I remember the address. I went, and he he had ran over a cat with the lawnmower, like while it's alive. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm like, hold on a second, man. This kid, little, what do you call, like little Jeffrey Dahmer, little dude, man. Like, I don't know. Just reminded me, something that we're talking about reminded me of that. And, and again, what you were saying, like, certain kids, and I always wondered, like, if I really went and looked up the little dude, like, what did he turn out? Like, I mean, you're that young and you're like, and by the way, he cut that head off that deer by himself, by the way. So, like, there's a whole big little thing about it, but he did that himself. Did that to the cat, bro. Like, when you start,
it's like kids, like some of those kids, like they just don't have feelings. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you unalived any kind of animal, whether it's a bug or anything like that, around my son Levi, or my son or Junior when he was little, any of my kids, they will cry like you're unaliving God's creature. Like, they would not like that at all. You know what I'm saying? They don't want, even the dogs when they were puppies, you gotta put them in line, if you know what I mean, with a newspaper. He would lose it. Like, oh, not my dog. He's like the old yeller guy. Not my dog.
Yeah.
Don't you dare. You better stay away from my dog. And start, throwing rocks at you for touching their dog. And these kids, these types of kids, they have no internal feelings. Like, they're I hate to say it, but they're like evil.
Yeah,
I don't know how else to put it.
That's kind of what I'm trying to say. Like, I bet you if I went and like try to find out something about this kid, I'm probably going to hear something disturbing, and trust me, I still believe I've made way worse decisions than that kid and anybody else you can bring to me. But it was kind of weird, to like kind of see it in the act anyway, but, all right. So I think Saba said she'll be here in the next 20, 30 minutes or whatever. So we can go to Jennifer's real quick. All right, Jennifer. So Genesis 4:26. Matter of fact, read Genesis 4:26, and then we'll go into 4 in its entirety itself. Anyway.
Okay, so Genesis 4:26 says, If I can I read Amplified instead of King James?
Yeah, read King James first, though. Read King James first.
Okay.
Genesis 4:26. Go ahead.
Okay. And to Seth, to him also there was born a son, and he called his name Enosh. Then began men to call upon the name of the Lord. That's King James Version. Amplified says, to Seth also a son was born, whom he named Enosh. Mortal man, mankind, at that same time men began to call on the name of the Lord in worship through prayer, praise, and thanksgiving.
All right. So what about it?
Okay, so I kind of dug around with some scriptures on this, and obviously it's foretelling the gospel, how after the Lord came, people started calling upon the name of the Lord. That's when the church was founded in Acts. Because if we take this to Acts, we see Peter before Jerusalem, and he gives a exhortation about the Lord and how we were saved. But my question right here is about Enosh.
Yeah, let me say this quick, guys. If you have not reposted the live, go ahead and do that now. If you have not done that, okay. If you have not reposted the live, I thought I could not repost, but I thought I could. Breezy, where the heck have you been, bro?
God bless y'all. What's going on?
Boy, I've been hiding. What's up, man? You been working hard or what?
Oh man, life been life.
Yeah, life has been laughing.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't no lie.
It's good to see y'all though.
Yeah. What else is new, man?
Oh man, nothing much. I just got done moving, so I'm in a new spot or whatever. But getting everything settled in and getting everything together.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you can make it, man. I know you ain't been able to come in a minute. Always glad to have you.
It's good that I caught you on the weekend on my off days. I'm off Saturdays and Sundays. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. The only thing is I'm not always live on the weekends, so that's
right.
That's not cool.
I should be opening up soon. It's getting ready to be wintertime. Work's gonna slow down. So.
Oh yeah, I'm right there with you. All right. So Jennifer, go ahead and continue with what you were saying.
Okay, my actual question is connected to Enosh, because there's nothing like I couldn't find anywhere else. I kind of got mixed up with Enosh being Enoch, and I found out it's two different people, but I couldn't find anything else being spoke about him. And that was my question was to you, if you could go down through scripture and help me find out who is this Enosh.
Okay, so let's look. All you got to do is just Google, if you have to, did Enosh have any kids? Use Google if you got to. Did Enosh have any kids? That's what I'm asking. Right? That's where we're at with this. Let's see.
And there were also mentioned two Enochs in the Bible as well.
Yeah, but we're talking about Cain's son.
Okay, Google is confusing Enosh with Enoch. So
Okay, so let's go to Enoch in the Bible, and I want you to tell me who Enoch's father is.
It says in the same chapter, chapter 4 of Genesis, Enoch was the son of Cain.
Enoch's father was Jared.
It says
Enoch,
Go to
the son of
go to Genesis
Cain, had a son
5:18.
named Irad.
Yeah,
IRAD.
and Jennifer, you probably don't remember, but sometimes my memory is pretty good, and I've gone over this with you before.
Oh, we did. I remember clearly.
And Jennifer, you're the one that asked about this.
I was on my way to get a haircut. I remember the day.
Well,
I don't remember asking about Enosh.
oh no,
I remember
we talked.
through it.
It doesn't remember. It doesn't matter what you were asking about, but we have went through Enosh, Enoch, Jared, Cain. I went through that whole thing with you. The whole thing.
Even Methuselah.
Huh?
I remember that episode too.
Oh yeah, I went through the whole thing with you. Here we go again. I'm trying to figure out why y'all be asking me the same type of questions regarding the same. I'm just trying to figure it out. I don't understand. I ain't mad. I just don't get
I
it.
honestly don't remember it, but if you already went over it, then yeah, I can go into
No, let's go over it
and search
again.
it.
Going over it again is not the problem. It's just, listen, it was once my job to pick up patterns. So forgive me. Okay. Forgive me.
I apologize because I honestly do not remember.
It doesn't bother me, but I am going to say, hey, just so you know, me and you and I have gone over this exact same thing, right? Where there's this confusion about Enosh, Enoch, Jared, Cain, and you're not the only one. There's people get confused about this all the time. All right. So let's just go through there real slowly. All right. So, Jennifer, go find me Enoch in the Bible. Enoch, the one that walked and talked with God and was no more. Go find me where this person is in the Bible.
That one.
Yep.
Okay.
And while hold on, Drake. But while she's doing that, I need someone to focus on Enosh, which is Cain's son, and show me whose Enosh's kids are. I need someone else to do that while me and her, we're going to go focus on Enoch real quick, because I'm telling you, half of the people in here are going to be confused in 30 seconds if we don't learn how to separate them. Yeah, Dre, what are you going to say about that?
Yeah, because there's the what you call it. There's because you're confusing me, because Cain's kid is Enoch, not Enosh. Enosh comes from Seth.
I know. I'm sorry. I may have said it wrong. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay. I'm just trying to clarify.
That's all right.
So,
all right. So, what was the name? What was the name? What was the name?
I'm just going to say it real quick so you can look it up.
No. What was the name of Seth's son?
Enosh.
That's who I'm talking about. Seth's son. Okay, Seth.
So she's looking up. She has to remember there's two Enochs.
Right.
So Cain has an Enoch too, but it's not the Enoch of the line of Seth. It's a different Enoch.
Right. That's why I told her to go look specifically for the Enoch that walked and talked with God and was no more. There's only one of them.
Yeah. And I know this because we went through this already.
Yeah.
Okay. So Genesis 5:24.
All right. Hold on, Jennifer. Hold on. All right. Where are you at? Tell us.
It says Genesis 5.
Okay. Genesis.
It says Genesis 5:22.
Okay.
And Enoch walked with God after he begot Methuselah 300 years and begot sons and daughters. And all the days of Enoch were 365 years. And Enoch walked with God, and he was not, for God took him.
All right.
You got to read verse 18. Read verse 18.
And verse 18 says, and Jared lived 160 60 and 2 years, and he begot Enoch. So Jared was Enoch's father.
All right. And which Enoch? The one that walked and talked with God and was no more?
Yes.
All right. So I'm just going to write these down so we're not confused. All right. So this is, right. This is, yeah, Jared. Dang, I can't find me a spot. Really? Wow. It's that full. Hold on a second. All right. All right. So this Enoch, the father is Jared, right? This Enoch lived to be about 360 years, right? He had a son named Methuselah. All right. So we got this Enoch, and there's another Enoch. Somebody tell me about this other Enoch.
Cain's kid.
All right. So let's go to Cain. All right.
Genesis 4:17 and 18. And it says, and Cain knew his wife, and she conceived and bare Enoch, and he builded a city and called the name of the city after the name of his son Enoch. And unto Enoch was born Irad, and Irad beget Mahel, and Mahel beget Methuselah, and Methuselah beget Lamech.
All right. So Jared had a son named Enoch. Cain had a son named Enoch. And all right. So now let's go look at Seth's son. Okay. Seth. Why is that not working? Come on. Right. Seth had a son named Enosh.
That's Genesis 5:6, and it says, and Seth lived 105 years and begat Enos. And Seth lived after he begat Enos 807 years and begat sons and daughters.
All right. Now, I want to know if Enosh, Seth's son, had kids, and if he did, well, who are these kids? That's what I want to know.
He better. What you mean?
Genesis.
Yeah, because who he's lining up after. We better pray he's got something.
And Enos, this is Genesis 5 verse 9. It says, and Enos lived 90 years and begat Canaan, and Enos lived after he begat Canaan 815 years and begat sons and daughters.
All right, so who is this Canaan that Enosh had? Who is this in the Bible? Where's this person at? Where are their kids? I need to hear some of these kids right here. Where are these kids at?
Verse 12 says, and Canaan lived 70 years and begat Mahalalel.
No, it's Himalaya. They used to come here.
Oh, yeah. And Canaan lived after he begat Mahalalel 840 years and begat sons and daughters. And all the days of Canaan were 910 years, and he died.
All right. All right, just those four names right there. Let's go look at these four names real quick. Let's go look at Seth, Enosh, Canaan, and Himalaya. Let's just go look at the meaning of these names.
I got Canaan already.
All right, but okay, what verse? What Jordan? What verse did you read that name?
The Mahalalel or whatever.
No, Canaan.
Oh, Canaan.
What verse?
That was at verse 9.
Genesis
5:9.
Genesis
Yep.
5:9. So Bill, we're looking for Genesis 5:9. That word Canaan right there.
Yeah, I have it.
All right, what is it?
Possession.
Obsession?
Possession.
Oh, possession.
Son of Enosh and father of Mahalalel. Also Cain.
All right, possession.
Cain.
All right, so I need Seth, Enosh, and Himalaya. Who's looking them up? That's what we know.
No, Seth means appointed.
Yeah. Yeah, see, that kid got it.
My heifer.
Oh, that's Baron's kids. Baron, hello?
Compensation for Seth.
If you put it all together, it's the man is appointed moral sorrow. The blessed God shall come down, teaching that his death shall bring rest.
All right, so what's Enosh?
I already said it. Go back and read the recording.
No, I wouldn't.
No, I'm
hear
joking.
it.
Enosh.
YouTube.
We're going to continue without
Enosh? I thought you already had Enosh.
Just say what it is.
Mortal or faith or frailty.
Yeah. All right, and Himalaya, what is it?
Mahalel is the praise, the blessed God.
All right. All right, and we'll
Jared
is yeah. What's the son?
Jared is before Enoch.
No, we don't have to go before. I'm going to do one more after. Himalaya. What was Himalaya's kid?
Yeah, it's Jared.
Oh yeah, my bad. I'm thinking of the other Enoch when you said Jared. My bad. Yeah, what's Jared?
Descent.
Descent.
Or shall come down.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So, Jennifer, are we clear who Enosh is right now?
No.
No? What the heck? Okay, hold on. The Enosh that we are talking about, the father of Enosh is Seth, which is son of Adam and Eve, right?
Yes.
Okay. And hold on. And Enosh had Canaan. Canaan had Mahalalel, and Mahalalel had Jared. So you should not be confused who the father is. You should not be confused who Enosh's son is. So to say that you don't know what Enosh in the Bible we're talking about, you have to be lying. You know what Enosh we're talking about right now. All right, let me say it this way. Jennifer, if there were 50 Enoshes in the Bible, would you be confused on which one we're talking about right now?
Yeah, I would be.
How would you be confused?
As I am right now.
No, just quit it.
You gotta guess.
Hold on a second. Patty, what's up, Patty? What's on your mind? Patty, hello.
I can't.
You can't what?
I can't. I don't know how to do this.
What are you trying to do?
Well, I was going to say hi.
Well, you can. You just say hi. You just did it. You did it. You can.
How did I do that?
By opening your mouth and saying hi.
Are you kidding?
No, I'm not. You said hi, and I heard you.
Yeah, you did.
Mm-hmm. Did you hear me say hi back?
Uh-huh.
We did it. Look at that. It's called communication. That's amazing.
I can't. So it'll do that anytime?
Well, I guess I don't. Okay, now I don't know what you mean. What do you mean? Will it do that anytime? I'm sorry.
Like if I leave you and somebody else pops up, can they hear me?
No, I am God. I am your conscience.
Okay.
You can always hear me.
Jeez. So, okay. You guys are making fun of me, aren't you?
No, we're being silly, but we're not making fun of you. But I am being silly. Yes.
I'm a little bit old.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay, that's fair. Okay, Patty. All right. If that's the case, let me just ask you. Okay, how old are you?
In about 3 weeks, I'll be 73.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay, now I see why you're confused. Okay. Okay. All right. So let me apologize for my behavior.
Oh, no,
okay.
That's okay.
All right. Okay. So now I get it. All right. So you had to have touched your phone or whatever type of electronical device that you're using. You had to have touched it. And it was by touching that, it was basically asking me, hey, Patty wants to come up on the panel. So we hit the button and it brought you up. It's like a phone call. We answered your phone call.
Oh, well, see, I have a disadvantage. You probably shouldn't even be on here. Number one, I don't know how to operate it. Number two, I really have bad eyesight.
Well, okay. Well, it's actually good that you have bad eyesight and not bad hearing because you can at least hear what we're saying.
Oh, yeah.
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 Yeah, so you don't have a disadvantage because you can hear. So you got everything you need. Yeah, so all that happened is, Patty, whenever you're on one of these, what this is called a TikTok Live, whenever you're on this, it's literally a phone call. That's all it is. And if you touch one of those plus buttons, it's like you're trying, without hitting a number. You don't have to put a number in. All you have to do is touch one of those plus signs, and the phone puts the number in, and it starts ringing over here. And when it starts ringing, I can answer it. And I answered your call and said hello. It's just like a phone call.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
I didn't. So what are you talking about?
Talking about God.
What about him?
That he's amazing.
Oh, yeah, I would say so.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So right now we're talking about Cain. Let's see. Cain's brother, or Adam's son, Seth. And then we're talking about how Seth had Enosh, and Enosh had Cain, and Cain had Mahala, and Mahala had Jared. We're going through a very short lineage here because someone is trying to figure out who Enosh is in the Bible. So if you want, you can listen in, no problem.
Okay, great. I'll do that.
Okay,
thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, listen, if you want to say something, there's a little button there. Now, this may not be easy if it's your first time, but it looks like a microphone. Can you see it?
No.
No? Okay.
No.
All right, click your picture. Do you see your picture where it says Patty Paul?
Oh, you're on this side, huh?
If you click your picture, you should be able to see some...
I see a keyboard.
You should see more than that. You should see there should be a microphone. So it looks like a little microphone. It mutes you.
She sees the keyboard. It has to go down first. So type in any letter, hit send, and then it'll go down. And then you'll see the microphone.
So type some letters in. It don't matter what it is. Just type something in there.
Okay. Let me see here.
Write the try. I am your God and your conscience.
Meow. Hey, look at Meow's. Look at what Meow said.
Wait.
Meow. I know that, Meow. I'm trying to show her how to do it, silly.
This is. I'm hunting the microphone.
It's not there? All right, this is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to do. I was trying to get you to learn how to do it so you can mute and unmute yourself, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mute you so in case you make any noises, it doesn't distract all the hearers, okay?
Okay.
All right,
yeah.
so I'm going to mute you. But if you need to say something, you're going to have to unmute yourself, which means you're going to have to touch your picture and try to find the little unmute button, all right?
Okay, thank you.
Okay,
yeah.
absolutely. Okay, hold on. All right. Okay. All right, Jennifer. We need some truth here. We need some truth. All right. So if we had 3 drays that came to descaled, three, and you know that one of the drays does descaled with me, and 2 of them do not. All right, and 2 of the drays do not. And you said, well, you keep saying dray, Trot. Which dray are you talking about? And I said, the one that does descaled with me. Would you be confused?
No.
No. So how are you confused about this Enosh when there's only one Enosh in the Bible that has a father named Seth and has a kid named Canaan? Now, I can understand if you were confused, if there were 3 Enoshes, they all had a father named Seth, and each one of them had a kid named Canaan. But there's only one Enosh that has a father named Seth and has a kid named Canaan. So my question is, you do know which Enosh we're talking about. You can't say you don't know. I made it very clear.
Now, yeah, you made it very clear just now. I know who we're talking about. But
right.
When we got seen, brother, I'm kind of a scatterbrain. When we got multiple people talking at once.
That's all right. That's all right. As long as you know who we're talking about now, we can talk about it. All right. So what's the question?
So my question is, well, obviously, I think we all understand that it's a foreshadow of Jesus Christ. But my next question would be, could we connect this to the garden? Because it says mankind. That's what Enosh means. Mankind.
Yeah, it means mortal, or matter of fact, I only got one for Enosh because I know Dre said another one. Dre, give me a couple of more. How Enosh's name is explained?
Enosh, it's mortal.
Yep.
Hold on, let me pull it back up. I just had it up. Give me a second. It means mortal, frailty. In the sense of like a mortal man or a weak man or a frail man, in that sense.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's pointing to mortal man, right?
Yes, correct.
All right. Okay. So, Jennifer, why does his name mean appointed? We'll start there. And remember, in order for you to know this, you would have to understand the story of Cain and Abel. If you do not understand the story of Cain and Abel, you're not going to understand why Seth's name means appointed.
Well, when I looked it up, it means compensation.
What does?
Seth.
Yeah, it means that too. All right, so let's go through a few things that Seth means, guys. And where is the name Seth in the Bible? Somebody give me a book, chapter, verse. In the
Genesis 4:25.
All right.
Appointed, placed, granted.
Yeah, appointed, placed, granted. And which one did you say, Jennifer?
The one I said would be compensation.
Okay, so compensation. You don't see how all these are pointing to the same thing?
Yes. Okay.
All right, okay. All right, so we know that Cain unalived Abel, right?
Yes.
All right, so Abel was representing the promise.
Yes.
Okay, so because the one that's representing the promise got mocked by the flesh and executed, that guarantees us the truth that one 100% represented the Spirit, the promise, because it was mocked and hated, just like Christ, right?
Okay, yes. And also, just real quickly, could we say, because in the Amplified, when Abel was unalived and the Lord came to Cain, he said, your brother's innocent blood cries out to me. That's in the Amplified.
Right.
So this is why I thought it could be connected to Adam, because when Adam was in the garden, he was hiding, but the Lord called out to him. And we know that at that time, Adam was unalived. So because of his nakedness, which would point to innocence, it was taken away from him. Could we say that?
Can we say that Adam's innocence was taken away from him?
Yes.
What do you mean, his innocence?
Well, it says that when a woman was given to him, it says that he was of the same body as woman. And it said that...
All right, Jennifer, literally it sounds like you're talking about 25 things at one time. Literally. You brought up the blood. You brought up Adam's innocence. You brought up some woman. You're talking about Enosh. So what is the point of what you're saying? Like, what's the whole point of this? What are you talking about exactly? Are you saying you're studying this and you're not sure what it's pointing to? What is?
I'm trying to find out.
You're trying to find out? You're trying to find out what exactly?
Ooh, I see Sergeant Herrera just coming out little by.
You're trying to find out what exactly, Jennifer?
Little by little. I thought he popped out already.
Jennifer. Celsius, what are you talking about up here? Let's see. It's pronounced Enoch, not Enosh. Celsius, are you sure we're talking about the same people? Celsius on YouTube. Are you sure we're talking about the same people? Where the heck did Jennifer go?
He said about face.
Where the heck she go?
Come back, Jennifer. Come back.
Jennifer, where are you going?
We summon you.
You have been summoned.
Sending the MPs to get you back here.
The MPs.
Look at Kelly said I would have ran too.
Y'all are out of there, man. All right, let's see. This guy on YouTube. This guy on YouTube said, "You look like Jack Black." Well, at least we got away from the Joe Rogan thing. Let's see.
Now he's going to be like, now that you brought that up, you look like Joe Rogan.
Oh my God, for real, right? Oh, you can't say that. I got facial hair now. Oh my Lord. Let's see where you put yourself, Nina. Oh, she put herself in the right spot. Oh.
Bro, I've been watching I heard you the first time. I am on my duty. I got it.
Celsius, yes, we're talking about the son of Seth. Yes. Now we did discuss Enoch, okay, but we kind of talking about all of them.
Enosh is not Enoch. Celsius.
Yeah. Jessica Newberry, what is the difference between gray and gray? Oh, it's such a good question when people ask that. Does anybody know? Does anybody know what the difference is?
I actually didn't know that. I thought Gray was just the last name.
Anybody? What's the difference between gray and gray? Grey and Gray.
Well, Grey is a color.
Mm-hmm. Oh man. Okay, and then
Gray is a color too, but it's just said gray.
Yalla, get down. Yeah. Well, I'll just say this, and y'all should know that I love words, and it has to do with like the language, like geographical location in the world. And I love words.
It's like syllabus or syllabi.
Yeah, there's a bunch of words that are like that, but it's based on like where you're from, your native tongue, like how you would say it, right? Just like it's the same thing. Like Germans, when they do 7, Germans don't, or is it no 3? The number 3. Germans don't do number 3 like this. They do it like this. Not like this. This is how we do it. Americans. They do it like this. Now, if I'm wrong, I think I don't remember which way, but they don't do it the way Americans do it. Right? So it's that part is different. Right? But yet we're both saying the same thing. It's just the way that we're doing it. So it's the same thing with the word gray. In America, we use the A, or we should be using the A for gray. Okay? Because that's how we speak. If you tell someone spell gray, most people will put an A right there because that's how you would spell it as an American. But in other cultures, that to say gray, not everybody's going to put an A right there. Now you can go look at what country would do that. I don't remember. So I do gray.
So it's like it would be like Jay White, like street and screet.
He said screet. Yeah, pretty much, bro. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Wait a minute. Meow, what'd you say? I do gray too. Yeah, meow, but where do you live? Y'all are Americanized. Everybody wants to be like America. That's why y'all spell gray that way. But I'm sitting there telling you. It's just freaking look it up. Let me see. Okay, gray, Gray, preferred spelling in America. Gray, Grey, preferred spelling in British. Okay. British English and other English speaking. Both are correct when referring to the color, and the choice depends on the dialect you use. So yeah, it's again, it's just like where you're at, how you pronounce.
So why did they name the Greyhound? Like I always spelled gray Grey. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize it till today. But like Greyhound is spelled Grey, not Gray.
Well, okay,
like
yeah.
Greyhound.
Okay, first of all, where did we get English from?
England.
Well, obviously,
England.
God. It's God's language.
Well, I know. No, that's where the English got it. The English got their language from God, but we got it right. We didn't come in the image and likeness of English. Okay, only the English did, and so we took their language and we messed it up. So the English are going to say it properly, which is Grey. We're the ones that learned it from them, and so there is a lot of Americans that will spell it Gray. It's kind of like, again, in Spanish, you have,
So I'm curious, in the Crayola box, does it spell it Gray or Grey? I'm curious.
Well,
now, because I always thought it was Grey.
It's Grey.
Yeah,
and same with the color
yeah,
chart.
because they're going to want to spell it correctly based on where English came from the English, the British. It's like Castilian Spanish. Castilian Spanish is proper Spanish. You go to Mexico, hardly any proper Spanish there. But
I don't even think they speak Spanish.
Well, I'm just saying that, but again, they got their Spanish because they were learning it from the people in Spain. They just didn't learn it properly, right?
No, like the Puerto Ricans, they basically learned no Spanish.
Yeah, well,
we actually speak very close to what we call Castellano in school in Venezuela. That's the Spanish we learn. Like, we don't learn street Spanish.
Yeah, again, right. So street Spanish, when they say eggs, they say huevos. But in the real Spanish, Castilian Spanish, it's blanquillos. That's how you say it. That's the right way. So it's no different with these two words, gray. The proper way is Grey, because that's where English came from. And then we all speak English in America. But if you tell an American to speak gray, if they say Gray, it's because they're spelling it based on how it sounds. They're not really spelling it correctly. So Grey is correct because that's where English arrived from, like to get here.
I think it's the opposite, Trot, when you're talking about eggs.
No, it's not.
I think that because blanquillos is how Mexicans say it.
No,
huevos is how Spaniards say it.
No, nope, absolutely not.
You can look it up.
No, I don't have to. My family are Spaniards. What do you mean? No.
Yeah, well, that doesn't mean anything.
No,
I'm looking right at it.
Okay, well, you're wrong.
En castellano es el huevo. In Mexican, it's blanquillos. There is a difference, and it's the Mexican Spanish is blanquillos. Look it up. Fact check me.
I don't have to fact check you.
I think you should.
I'm not going to.
Yeah. But it's the other way around, just for everybody
and Puerto
watching.
Rico does speak proper Spanish. It's the New Yorkers or American Puerto Ricans that were born here. We speak Spanglish.
I think people spell it gray because, like, the way Greyhound the bus spells it, because of how they spelled it. I still don't know why they spelled it that way.
Yeah. Blanquillos is how Guatemala, Honduras, and Mexico, they say.
Oh, did I flip it? Did I flip it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, my bad.
I've never heard.
Okay.
Because where I was growing up, I never heard blanquillos till I heard a Mexican say. I was like, what the hell is that?
First of all, I don't speak Spanish, but the reason why I'm using those two is to show how different they. So if I flipped it, I apologize, and I'm looking at it, and I think you're right. I flipped it. Yeah. Okay, so my bad.
Yeah, because growing up, I never heard blanquillo till I was around Mexico. No, what the hell is a blanquillo?
No, my family. Okay,
like, what is that?
I flipped it, but either way, people in my family, right, Spaniards will tell me they don't say eggs the same. But again, I don't speak Spanish, but I remember them always telling me, they'll say you'll know because when they say eggs, they say this way, and when we say eggs, we say it. I just don't remember which way they say it because I don't speak Spanish every day. But yeah, you're right. My bad. It's huevos. Castilian is huevos, and other people who don't say huevos, they're speaking slang, whatever other way they would say it, which is blanquillos is usually.
Blanquillo is more of a slang term.
Yeah. Thank you for that. I flipped it.
That's why they make fun of you when you say huevos. They be like, "Oh, you're talking about my nuts," because they think it's they call that.
Yeah. So then what does blanquillos mean? Because huevos means little balls. That's what it means.
Yeah. Blanquillos is like, from how I understood it, it's like sometimes it's just the white part of the eggs, because that's the part that's like egg whites.
Blanquillos, like little whites.
Yeah, but blanquillos, when I looked it up, because I know huevos is definitely Castellano, like in Spain, that's how they say it. Yeah. Huevos. They don't say blanquillos. But they're saying that it's like a Central American thing. Like Guatemala would say blanquillos for eggs. Honduras would say blanquillos for eggs. And parts of Mexico will say blanquillos for eggs.
Yeah. Yeah, I looked it up. I looked it up at the actual Spaniard. Yep. Yeah, I said it backwards. Well, dang, I'm glad you told me that. I probably would have went and messed that up 100 more times. All right. Is Jennifer back?
I don't know. Jennifer,
Jennifer,
where you at? Come back.
He was in here liking the live. And I sent her an invite back up. She running.
She was probably like, man, the heck with this right now. It's all right.
So what is her question exactly? She just wants to know.
I could tell. I could tell it's not.
Is?
No, I could tell it's not just one question. I could tell. I think she's doing a personal study on, like, specifically Enosh, the son of Seth, and like trying to like see like where it lines up with the garden. I think she's just doing a personal study, and what I think is she hasn't studied it a lot yet. You know what I mean? So she's still playing around with it. Which that's what you got to do. That's how you just got to keep studying. That's too easy. That's what you're supposed to do. But sometimes I'm a smart butt. She probably got tired of it. And she was like, you know what? That's why Kelly was like, I would have left a long time ago. That's why Jay's like, you know what? I ain't asking no more questions. I was like, well, hey, I told her one day, I was like, hey, she's like, can I ask you? I said, I can guarantee you're not going to ask me nothing. You can ask me a question. She's like, you know what? I just can't deal with you. Try it. I was like, I'm just saying. Yeah. So I was just saying, you ain't going to ask me nothing. Oh, I know she just grinding her teeth. That's why she called me the Monopoly Man when she come up here earlier. She's like, every time you touch your stupid mustache, you look like the Monopoly Man. I'm like, man.
I ain't gonna lie though, but I was seeing the sergeant come out a little bit.
What do you mean?
The sergeant was coming out.
How? What'd I say?
Oh, we could all tell. Like you start, the eyes get a little darker. They squint a little higher. Your hat goes a little lower over your eyebrows, and you start asking questions like,
your mustache straightened out.
Y'all stupid, bro. Mustache straightened out. I don't know. I didn't yell. I don't know what you're talking about. Are you just saying I got all serious? Like, hey, what are you doing? All right. So Jennifer will come up and ask about that another time. I already know her by now. She's like, you know what? Let me just go study it.
And you got Saba on top.
Oh, Saba's here?
That'll be another. Yeah, okay. That'll be another 20 questions.
All right.
Bless you, brother. God bless everyone.
All right. So I know. All right, Saba. So I know you were asking about. Let me see. Agape on YouTube said, I never heard about blanquillos. What? You never hear anybody using that term, blanquillo? Man, I used to hear it all the time. I was like, what the heck is blanquillos?
Hey, hold on. Before you go into Saba's question, Saba, I got a question for you. When is the wedding? Because I haven't received my invite yet.
We're not rushing, brother. Okay, you're all good.
Oh, we got that on recording. Don't we got? She ain't rushing. Hold on. I'm sending that to Trend right now. Hold
on. No, yeah, not maybe for another maybe 2 years or so.
2 years? Holy smokes! I got plenty of time to save money to go out there.
Yeah, we got plenty of time.
But he's moving to the UK soon, so.
Yeah, where's he live at? Where's he live at now?
Cyprus.
Where the heck is that? Cyprus. What is that?
Greece.
Yeah, it's an island. Yeah, it's like near Greece.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
So he's Saba, you're Iranian, right?
Yes.
Okay, and I'm
American. You did that well done, brother.
Thank you. Thank you. Branquillos, huevos, Iranian. Okay. All right. So if you're Iranian and I'm American, Trin is what?
Lebanese.
Oh, Lebanese. Oh,
yes.
He's Lebanesian. Okay, I get it.
Lebanesian.
Oh, that's because he used to be. He was like Catholic, right?
He was Coptic.
Yes,
he was Coptic.
He was born Catholic.
No, Lebanese are not Coptic.
No,
Don't say
that.
They'll lose their mind. The Coptics will lose their mind.
Marinate.
Yeah, Maronite Catholic. Yeah, Maronite Catholic.
Oh, okay.
Them
folks,
he was folks suffered a lot, bro.
He was marinating.
Those guys have suffered a lot.
He was marinating. He was marinating in a word.
No, those guys suffered a lot, bro. Those are the types of like people that I feel like when you see the Catholic Church like dancing for the Muslims, it's folks like trans people that like got unalive standing up against these people, and then they turn around and like bend the knee. It's disgusting, bro. I can't stand it. It drives me crazy.
Oh, he's up here. Okay, everybody be quiet. Hold on a second, Mr. Saba. Mr. Saba, how are you today?
Mr. Saba.
I'm good, brother. God bless you.
What's up, man? God bless you, bro. How are you?
I'm good. I didn't hear anything but Maronite Catholic. And I'm like, I knew it. Someone's talking about me. I'm like, I can feel it. You know what I mean? Like my discernment hits hard.
He starts shaking. He's like, hold on a second. I have to go up and confront this ridiculousness. Hey, so Trent, where exactly is Cyprus? Where is that?
It's basically it's an island, basically right next to Syria and Lebanon, and also near Israel as well. It's like a kind of it's an isolated small island. It's Greek, of course.
It's Greek, okay. So how far?
You should have the wedding there, by the way.
So how far? And I'm asking, I'm being dead serious. How far? It's Greek, but how far is it from Greece?
1 second, brother.
Do what?
He's at work. Sorry, he's at work. That's why he's working.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's a national day or something at work, so he's working overtime.
Yeah, somebody help me out. How far is if it's?
I'm back.
Okay, so if it's part of Greece.
Cyprus is half Greek and half Turkish because it was invaded under the invasion of the Turks.
All right. Boy, I'm telling you, geographically, you had me thrown off. I was like, wait a second. Okay, but you're talking about most of the nationality there in that area is Greek.
Yeah, pretty much like 85%, I would say. Yeah.
The Greeks. Okay, cool.
It's beautiful, by the way. It is gorgeous.
It
out
sounds
there,
like
bro.
it would be if it's half Greeks and half Turkish. Yeah, I could see that being pretty nice.
Yeah,
so
it's beautiful. Like we should do a trip to Israel you guys should get married in Cyprus, and then we can do a trip to Israel and hit Cyprus all at the same time in 2 years. I think it's perfect.
100%.
I'm telling you all, Brother Trot has to be the priest, officializing the marriage.
Yeah, no, what the heck would I have to do, man? I gotta clip my ears or what? What do I gotta do? Am I gonna have to get a citizenship in Cyprus to do that, or what?
Oh Jesus!
Yeah. So what's the biggest language? What's the biggest language there in Cyprus?
Greek. They all speak Greek.
Yeah.
Oh God, I'm gonna have to do well. Okay, well that's not gonna hurt for me to learn how to speak. That's gonna help me read the Bible more. All right.
Oh, trust me, it's not that hard. The problem is when it comes to the Greek, there's like 50 to 60 fundamental words. Once you learn them, like you can pick up and understand what people are saying. Maybe speaking it might be difficult.
That's too easy. That's too easy. If you want to talk to gangsters, you only got to learn 50 words. It's the same thing. I get it.
I mean, you can say so. Yeah. But I mean, it's complicated if someone is speaking, because in Greek, they speak very fast. Like they don't know how to slow down. It sounds like a bunch of like gibberish when they speak.
So how do you say I come in peace in Greek?
I have no idea.
Oh, okay. Well, dang it. Hold on a second.
I have no idea.
You said the main language is Greek and you don't speak Greek.
Of course I don't speak Greek. I've only been here for like, a year and a half now?
Oh, okay. Well, then where do you reign from, sir? Where do you reign from?
What do you mean?
Where are you from then? From Lebanon?
Lebanon. I'm Lebanese. Yeah.
Okay. But your parents can be from Lebanon and live in Cyprus, and you could have been born there. I don't know.
Oh, no, I'm fully Lebanese.
Fully. Okay. I understand. How do you say I come in peace? How do you say I come in peace in Lebanese?
Basically, I come to you with peace.
Hold on a second. Just say,
okay, cool.
I come in peace.
Ana.
No. Go ahead. Just say it.
Ana Bishop Salem.
Ana Bishop Salem. There. That's all. If I could say
pretty
that.
much. Yeah. Close enough.
By the way, Trent, there's a Lebanese restaurant by me that I absolutely love. It is the greatest food. Oh, bro, it's to die for. Matter of fact, I might go today. I'm getting hungry. I need to get off. I'm going to a Lebanese restaurant.
But honestly, like the food there is so good. Like Lebanese food is the genuine reason why I was morbidly obese when I was like 14.
Yeah, food must be delicious.
It really is. Like, and it's
Lebanese
so fattening.
Food is probably the best food in that area, honestly.
It is, and it's fattening. That's the problem.
Oh my God. You can never see any. Yeah.
Hold on. So Trent, hold on a second. So Trent, have you tasted Saba's cooking?
Oh God, it's to die for. I'm not lying. I'm being so honest.
Trent's going to be 250 in about a year.
Oh God. Like I'm telling you, like that's why, like when Saba came here, she came like to Cyprus for around 7-8 days ish. And I was in really great shape before she came. Like, I mean, I was pretty much nice and lean. I had like around 7% body
hey,
fat.
trend. Most men are, bro. Okay, most men are.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And these women, listen, these women are taught, if you want a man to fall in love with you, feed his belly.
Exactly.
And we fall for
his
it.
belly.
We fall for it every time.
Yep.
And then we get fat and we're like, we need to go back to the gym. And as soon as you tell the woman you want to go back to the gym, your list of chores gets longer because she's like, oh, so you have more time? And you're like, wow.
Hey, for all my Spanish speakers out there, there's this saying that says, "Pastor sin panza no da confianza."
Jesus.
What does that mean? That sounds deadly, whatever you just said.
A pastor without a belly gives no confidence.
Do what?
Oh God.
Do what?
I'll say it because he's trying to translate the translator, and that's not going to work.
What?
So what it is it's a saying, because you know how you got like these pastors that are all like cute and they're all in shape and stuff. So they usually so it's the saying is, a pastor without a belly doesn't give confidence.
Doesn't give confidence?
Like it's not.
So
yeah,
Americanize that for me, bro. Americanize that, please.
So basically, what they're saying is that a pastor with a belly is in a weird way. What they're saying is that they're happy with their wife and they're not going nowhere. So they give more confidence as a pastor. You're not gonna understand it. Never mind. I can see the face. Look at his face. He's not getting it.
Hold on. A pastor. Okay. But you are saying a pastor without a belly, or a pastor with one.
Yeah. So a pastor with no belly, you're not confident in.
Oh, okay. You're saying basically if you have a pastor and he's not fat, you can't be confident in him.
Right.
Because he's got more time to do other things. But if he's got a belly, maybe he's sitting down eating and studying all the time. Is that what they're
Exactly. Yes. There you go. and usually when the pastor, for some reason, you'll notice this a lot in modern Christianity, when the pastor's like a regular guy and then all of a sudden he starts working out, gets all skinny, gets a six pack. Next thing you know, they're divorced every time almost. So they're saying like a fat pastor is more. You have more confidence in the fat pastor.
I'm gonna change that phrase. How do you say that in Spanish again?
Pastor sin panza no da confianza.
Pastor y panza? What?
Pastor sin panza.
Sin panza. All right. Watch it. Pastor sin panza, como todo comida con el diablo. There, I'll just change it up right there.
He spoke in tongues, guys. Just so y'all know.
Don't get the wah, wah, wah.
Cómetelo, right? Cómetelo con diablo. Cómetelo. How you say eat with Satan?
Comen con el diablo.
Oh, comen. All right. Y pastor sin panza, comen con diablo. There. I changed it.
There you go.
I changed it all up. That means he's in his belly in the wrong way, bro.
You sound like that Catholic priest there's on YouTube. That he speaks he's German or something, but he speaks nothing but Spanish and kills it, and he's always laughing, making jokes. You know which one I'm talking about, right, Dre?
The black pastor, the Dominican one?
No, not them. They're hysterical. It's a Catholic guy, a white Catholic.
He's a Luthi. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. The Luthi, the Luthi one. He's from Mexico. Yeah, he's this really white guy from an American guy, and he's like speaks in Spanish, but he's a priest in Mexico. And he messes up words bad, bro.
Oh,
bad.
wow.
He gives
Sounds
like double meanings to stuff.
It sounds like me, bro. Hey, and let me tell y'all something real quick. So Dre gives me a call. He's like, hey, bro. I knew it was going to be good, though, because he's like, hey, bro. He's like, you want to go to Mexico next month? And I'm like, what? Because I already told him, I was like, all right, bro, I'll go with you next time. Let's do it. I didn't know it was going to be in a few weeks. You know what I mean? And he's like, hey, you want to go with me next month? And I'm like, where? He's telling me da-da-da, which, by the way, I'm waiting on an email from somebody, Dre, just so you know about that. So,
well, I'm just giving you a heads up. I had to buy the ticket already. They already purchased it because it's already a month away. So they was like, we got to buy it like now. And I was like, well, just do it.
So I sent an email. So I got in contact with somebody up there, okay? And I sent an email, and he sent me an email saying, hey, give me by tomorrow. I'm going to send you an email back. So I'm just letting you know, like, regardless if I go or not, he's going to let me know what's the fastest they can do it. It doesn't mean that I have to go do it right now, but when you're down there, you need to make some contacts with people and start setting some more up. I'll start we'll start going down there more periodically.
No, yeah, I'm definitely going, especially this time around, it's a men's ministry. So I'm sure it's going to be like a lot of different men's pastors.
Yeah.
And I need to get some cards done, bro, or some coins. I know we talked about getting some descale coins, but I need some, bro, so that we can start.
No, we need to hurry up
and do that. Put something in somebody's hands, they'll remember you.
Yeah. No, we'll get some descaled coins made, and the front of it can just be like descaled, but on the back of it, bro, it's got to have like it's got to have the podcast, the TikTok, the YouTube. It's all got to be on there on the back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it could just look like this right here. It didn't have to be, but more likely that's what it needs to, because it's going to be the card. That's what it's going to be. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, I'm going to definitely see if I can get some cards made before I leave, so that I can just give out my number to people, because a lot of times I usually try to just put it in their phone, but sometimes when you like finish preaching, it'd be a lot of people like bum rushing you, asking you questions that want your phone number. And you just
get some made, and just have this right there. Just have the TikTok, the YouTube, all that. Put your number on there, and put Descaled's email on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. So while Jennifer is putting pictures up of me and throwing darts at it. Okay, so let's see, where's that? Saba. Oh, 2 Kings 8.
8.
2 Kings 8. All right, so let's go there. Trent, are you going to be able to participate, or are you just going to listen?
I mean, all I can do right now is listen.
That's
maybe
fine.
Reply by talking. I can't reach.
Yeah. No, that's fine. Let me see.
To describe descaled for someone who's new, if you want to, before you go.
Do what?
Describe descaled ministry for those who are new. It's someone I don't recognize, so I assume they're new too. So.
I don't see anybody. What are you talking about?
It's James Harden.
James Harden.
2 comments up.
He says, describe the descale ministry for those who are new.
That name seems familiar. James Harden. Does anybody know that name? Sounds familiar.
Yeah, it's a basketball player.
Yeah,
that's what the guy. That's just what he named. Just is your name really James Harden, or did you just put a basketball player's name up there? James Harden. Descaled Ministry. Descaled Ministry is a non-denominational ministry. And these people that are involved in Descaled Ministry are saved by Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior, right? So we believe in the death, burial, and resurrection of Jesus Christ, the Messiah, the Son of the living God. And if you need anything else further than that, just ask. Just ask for anybody that's new, okay? Let's see.
You say I look different on TV.
Do what? What do you say?
He said I look different on TV. James Harden. He said I look different on TV. Because he's just using the name.
I look different on TV, huh? All right, so let me get to chapter 8. Chapter 8. Saba always brings up the longest chapters. Let's see if this one's how long this one is. Oh, it ain't too long. 30, 29. Okay. All right, who's gonna read? Because we got to read this bad boy.
I can't read it myself.
Okay, let's read. Let's read 2 Kings chapter 8.
Okay. Can you guys hear me well?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. It says, then Elisha spoke to the woman whose son he had restored to life, saying, arise and go, you and your household, and stay wherever you can, for the Lord has called for a famine, and furthermore, it will come upon the land for 7 years. So the woman arose and did according to the saying of the man of God, and she went with her household and dwelt in the land of Philistines 7 years. It came to pass at the end of 7 years that the woman returned from the land of the Philistines, and she went to make an appeal to the king for her house and for her land. Then the king talked with Gehazi, the servant of the man of God, saying, "Tell me, please, all the great things Elisha has done." Now it happened, as he was telling the king how he had restored the dead to life, and there was the woman whose son he had restored to life, appealing to the king for her house and for her land. And Gehazi said, "My lord, O king, this is the woman, and this is her son, whom Elisha restored to life." And when the king asked the woman, she told him. It reminded me of, obviously, Jesus bringing, everyone back to life, and just, I don't know, the shadow of Jesus right there. And it says in, continue verse 6, it says, "So the king appointed a certain officer for her, saying, restore all that was hers, and all the proceeds of the field from the day that she left the land until now." Then Elisha went to Damascus, and Ben-Hadad, king of Syria, was sick. Okay, so the king of Syria that was sick was Ben-Hadad. I'm studying this with you, brothers. And it was told him, saying, "The man of God has come here." And the king said to Hazael, take a present in your hand and go to meet the man of God, and inquire of the Lord by him, saying, recover from this disease. So Hazael went to meet him and took a present with him of every good thing of Damascus, 40 camel loaded. Good evening. 40 camel loaded, and he came and stood before him and said, "Your son Ben-Hadad, king of Syria, has sent me to you, saying, shall I recover from this disease?" Okay, I need to read this again. I'm sorry, brother. I need to hold on just one more time. This verse 9. Verse 9, it says, "So Hazael went to meet him and took a present with him of every good things of Damascus, 40 camel loads, and he came and stood before him and said, Your son Ben-Hadad, king of Syria, has sent me to you, saying, shall I recover from this disease?" And Elisha said to him, "Go say to him, you shall certainly recover. However, the Lord has countenance in a stare until he was ashamed." And the man of God wept. And Hazael said, "Why is my Lord weeping?" He answered, "Because I know the evil that you will do to the children of Israel. Their strongholds you will set on fire, and their young men you will kill with the sword, unalive, and you will dash their children and rip open their women with child." So Hazael said, "But what is your servant, a dog, and he should do this gross thing?" And Elisha answered, "The Lord has shown me that you will become king over Syria." Then he departed from Elisha.
Real quick.
And came, yes.
Who's going to become king over Assyria?
Hazael.
Right.
Hazael.
So what is he right now?
Right.
What is he right now then?
Servant. Okay.
Right.
I got it now.
But if he's a
Yes.
servant, he's a high-ranking officer, obviously.
Right.
Right. But he's not king.
Yes.
Right. He's not king right now.
Right.
Not right
yes.
now. Not right now.
He will be king. Yes, I read it. Yes, he's going to be king after he dies. Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right. What verse are we on again?
18.
18.
No, sorry.
Right.
No, not 18. 14.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes. So I just want to say it like it's 2 Kings chapter 8 verse 14 now. Okay, it says, "Then he departed from Elisha and came to his master, who said to him, What did Elisha say to you?" And he answered, "He told me, you will surely recover." But it happened on the next day that he took the thick cloth and dipped it in water and spread it over his face, so that he died, and Hazael reigned in his place. So not only Haziel unalived him, and he just became king because he did it to him.
All right, so let's look at what. All right, so let's look at what happened. So he says, let's see. His master said, what did he say unto you? And he said, he told me that thou shouldest surely recover. Is that what was told to him, that he was going to recover?
Yeah, but it says, however, he says he will recover, but he will die.
Yeah, he will recover, but he will die. Okay, so 15 says, and it came to pass on the morrow that he took a thick cloth and dipped it in water and spread it on his face so that he died, and Hazael reigned as king. Now watch this. So 13. So this is 2 Kings 8:13 says, and Hazael said, but what is thy servant a dog, that he should do this great thing? I'm sorry, I went too far. My bad. Hold on.
What are you looking for?
No,
Which one?
I'm just reading. I'm showing you some. All right, 2 Kings 8:10. It says, and Elisha said unto him, go say unto him, thou mayest certainly recover. Howbeit, the Lord hath showed me that he shall surely die. And he settled his countenance steadfastly until he was ashamed. Now, why would he be ashamed? Because he's telling him that he's going to die.
Countenance, no? Oh, sorry.
So he says that he shall be ashamed. Let's see, hold on, steadfastly until he was 11. So I'm going to read 11 and Amplified. It says, Elisha stared steadily at Hazael until he was embarrassed. Why?
And he answered, because I know that the evil that you will do to the children of Israel.
Yeah.
Is it because of the evil that he will do?
Well, you don't have to answer fast, but it says, let me just read it again. Look, listen. He says, all right, let me just read 10 again. Listen to the conversation. Elisha said unto him, he said, let me just read 9. Hazael went to meet him and took a present with him, even of every good thing from Damascus, 40 camels burden. And it came and stood before him and said, thy son Ben-Hadad, king of Syria, hath sent me. So Hazael is saying, I have been sent to say, shall I recover of this disease? And Elisha said unto Hazael, Elisha is telling Hazael, go say unto him, thou mayest certainly recover. Howbeit, the Lord hath shown me that he shall surely die. And he settled his countenance steadfastly until he was ashamed. Look how Amplified says it, just if you don't understand. Elijah started staring at Hazael until he was embarrassed. Who got embarrassed, Elisha or Hazael?
Okay. Hazael was embarrassed.
Why?
Hazael.
Okay, he's embarrassed.
Because
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold
Okay.
on. So Elisha is staring at him until he got embarrassed. Why? Why was Elisha staring at him like that?
Because he knew what he's going to do.
What?
He's going to unalive.
Right, bro. Right. So he says, yes, servant. Go tell him he is going to make it, but you're going to kill him.
Yes.
All right.
Wow. Yeah.
All right. So 11. I'm going back to the King James. It says, and he settled his countenance steadfastly until he was ashamed. So Hazael was ashamed, and the man of God wept. And it says, and Hazael said, why weepeth my Lord? And he answered, because I know the evil that thou wilt do until the children of Israel when you become king. You understand? All right. That you're going to do to the children of Israel. It says, their strongholds wilt thou set on fire, and their young man wilt thou slay with the sword, and wilt dash their children and rip up their women with child. And Hazael said, but what is thy servant, a dog? The answer is yes, because he's going to be king over Assyria. He's a Gentile. So just like the Philistine giant Goliath said, "Will you come to me with sticks like I'm a dog?" Yes. Yes, we do. We do come to there. They're called rods. The authority of God. We do come with the stick.
Amen to that, brother. But my question is now, okay, so it's even got worse because I thought
I knew it was gonna get worse.
Hazael.
I knew it was gonna get worse, bro. Yeah.
Okay, because the name of Hazael, right, means God has sinned, or one who sees God.
Okay.
The literal meaning of Hazael's name in Hebrew means one who sees God, or God has sinned. So God has sinned will bring these things on the children of Israel, right?
Okay. Well,
evil.
Okay. Yeah.
No?
Okay. We have to
That's
go.
what I'm trying to.
No. But you can't compartmentalize his name. I'm not saying you're right or wrong. What I'm saying is you can't take someone's name and put it in one chapter and say that's why his name. You have to understand the entirety of Hazael's story. You can't compartmentalize it to chapter 8. Okay.
But it says that, but Elisha is prophesying. He's telling him that I know that the evil.
I know. I'm saying in order to understand someone's name, you have to understand the entirety of their story in the Bible. The entirety, all about them, not just chapter 8. Okay. So you can see why the person's name is this way. All right. Yeah. So let me go to. All right, I'll start back at 12. And Hazael said, "Why weepeth my Lord?" And he said, "Because you're going to do all this crap to the children of Israel." All right, so 13. And Hazael said, "But what is thy servant, a dog, and he should do this great thing?" And Elisha answered, The Lord has showed me that thou shalt be king over Assyria. So he departed from Elisha and came to his master, who said to him, "What said Elisha to thee?" And he answered, and he told me that thou shouldest surely recover. So he knew, Elisha confirmed to him, yes, it's true. If you unalive him, you will be king. Like, it's just confirmation, right? And he answered and told me that you should recover. And it came to pass on the morrow, which is the next day, that he took a cloth and dipped it with water and spread over his face. And a lot of times when they would unalive a king, that's what they would do. They would, it's called waterboarding. They would just take water, a cloth, a thick cloth, put water on it and stick it over their face, and they would suffocate. That's what would happen. Sometimes they would drown if they put a real big one over their face because they would be inhaling water in their lungs. But usually it's through suffocation. And then if they suffocate, do you see a piercing of the skin anywhere? Huh?
Piercing of the skin?
If you cause someone to suffocate, is there piercing in their skin somewhere?
I don't know about that.
Do you know what piercing of the skin is? You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Huh?
No.
Like Jesus being, like his hand being pierced?